Namaste. I am the Master of Balance, also known as Delightful Poisoning, and welcome to my 5th stream. Yes, I'm going to keep counting them, at least for a little while. I hope that everyone is having a great day, and as you can plainly see, we're starting another first on this channel. I'm going to be streaming from my Nintendo Switch, which is right over there, and it's going to be streaming to you guys and my computer. So let's get started. We're going to be playing some ARMS today. Also, I hope that the audio is better now. I hope that it's not too much, that I'm not too loud, and the music's not too loud for you to hear me. I know that that was an issue last time. I apologize. I'm still working on it. I don't really hear the audio of these videos until I watch them later, so my apology if I mess it all up at all. Anyway, here we go. Let's play some ARMS. Let's see. Who should I play as? I also hope I don't get dinged for having the music playing, but what can I say? It's great music and there's no way to turn it off. Let's do Springtron. Why not? Hedlok Scramble. Okay, so this is going to be a 3v3 match. Seems like I can hear someone that I was hosting a moment ago. I don't know why. I hope that you don't hear it on the stream. I'm sorry if you do. Oh, why is it still saying? Okay. So in this mode, you'll notice the orb right in the center there. The orb right in the center contains Hedlok. He's some kind of crazy ARMS-based experiment. And you can see that it grants you more arms to battle with. Uh-oh. See, this mode is kind of tough, because if you ignore one person, then the other one is likely to come after you, like that. I was trying to figure out, you'll notice I was guarding just a moment ago. I was trying to figure out, because Springtron over there, he has this ability where he just lets out this power wave. I don't know how to make it work. Not even a clue. But I haven't really played ARMS. I played it kind of on and off since it came out, and it came out when the Switch first came out, so it's been a while. Also, apologies for any lag that may be experienced during the course of this stream. I can't really do much about that. I've been messing with my my settings to try and make it better and everything. Oh, see, this is one I actually like. This is versus Hedlok, where we actually have to fight against him. So that's nice. I like co-op. You can tell I like co-op a little bit better than a competitive match. Oops, I didn't mean to select the parasol. So I guess Hedlok kind of escaped from some kind of lab where they were developing all this crazy ARMS shit. And, well, the results kind of speak for themselves, don't they? Wabam! See, Twin Tail is kind of an interesting creature. That's the sort of a lore that comes with ARMS, is that everyone in the universe can kind of do this ARMS thing, you know, extend their arms. Like you can see Kid Cobra to my left and Ninjara over there. Oop. Oh, Jesus, I almost got nailed by that bomb thing. Ooh, KO, bitch! Bye-bye. Sit down. Right, but Twin Tail is kind of different. It's not her arms that can do it, it's her hair. I don't even know how that happens. I'm not sure if it's like... Where is that coming from? That's so weird. Oh, you know what I think that noise is? If you can hear it, a small person speaking out in the background. What it is what it was a YouTube video I was watching on how the hell to stream this shit properly. Uh-oh. Oh, and that's what happens when you're focused too much on one person. Ha ha. So I was having a bit of an issue before, like I was getting video on my stream, but I wasn't getting any audio. And then I figured out, oh, it's because I'm not streaming the audio part from the correct source. Once I figured that out, it got a lot better. And now it's streaming, it should be streaming from my headphones directly. So that should be working. Let's see. I'm going to switch to my parasol here. Ha! Ooh! Almost got a grab there. Ooh. Slap to my face. Okay. You can see that I'm a wee bit out of practice. I'm starting to notice a pattern with the way this person plays, though. Ah, how did he manage to ninja dodge all that? Whoops. No, I'm in the air. Ninjara does all his frickin' just pop this, you know, all over the place with his ninja banish. It's terrible. Good for him, not so good for me. Let's see. I think I might change my fighter here. Who should I play as? I don't even know. I guess I'll take the man himself, Spring Man. Your own arm's explosions can damage you. Yeah, because that's a great idea. Boing, 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 boing. I'm going to take a Tri-Bolt and a Hydra. A Hydra has 3 prongs that kind of shoot this way. Tri-Bolt shoots horizontally, so hopefully I can sort of cover my bases. Right, see, this is what I was talking about. Springman has, you know, all the stuff. Has the springy arms and everything. Whoa, does Twintail have double dragons? I think she does. Oh lordy, that was close. Look out, Ninjara. He's gonna get blown up. I'm sorry, I was trying to blow her up. One of the best ways to take down Hedlok when you're against them like this is to either use your supers like that, or alternatively, you can use the various things that drop onto the stage. Like there are those bombs like the one before. It would have done a lot of frickin' damage. Oh good, I think we all have our supers charged up. Twintel, you go. Okay, I'll go. We only have 5 more seconds and the draw won't cut it. We gotta take this bitch out. Come on! Ah! Fuck. This close. This goddamn close. Ah, well. We tried. We did pretty good. Oh, look, I won a badge. No idea what it's for. It won't show me until I get back to the main menu. Let's see. I'm gonna change my fighter again, because I do that just often. Oh, right. Oh, hold on. No, stay. Sorry. So here's what I'm doing. When I touch the control stick here and I move it in different directions, I can change the color of my fighter. So that's what I was doing, but I always forget which one is my favorite color. So, ooh, Max Brass. He's the chairman, the champion of the entire ARMS tournament. Oh, he almost went right into that. How are we missing each other here? Actually, more accurately, how am I missing him? Because, like, he's right there, you know? Uh-oh. Oop. That's why I liked it. How did I not grab him just now? That was like a perfect grab. And also, how did I not shoot him just now? He just went right through the laser without getting harmed. That's impossible. Unless they're cheating! Or unless I'm not close enough, I guess. That's possible. Here's another thing about ARMS. You notice the little blue barrier that came up that Mr. Muscle Boy has been using against me this entire time. Oh, shit. Ah! How? How did that explosion miss him? And how exactly was I not able to attack just then? I should have been able to. I don't understand that. Oh well. One consistent viewers, by the way. Greetings. Nice to have you here. Actually, I would say that honestly, Twintel, I think, is my favorite character overall. I don't know why, I just really like her. I guess her power is really nice. You may have noticed when I was playing her earlier, like this, a whole bunch of leaves kind of circle around her. She kind of slows down time when she activates that power. Uh-oh. See, everyone's all about the grabs because they ultimately do the most damage. But they can be pretty easy to disrupt. See? Oh, interesting. Using the range of her dragons to protect herself. Okay. I'm feeling that. I still don't know quite how they're dodging all my lasers. Nope. Uh-oh. See, that explosion was an electrical thing. It damaged my arm, so I can't use them for a little bit. See, there are some things about this game I don't really understand, like how they can get past my arms when I just simply can't get past theirs. You know? And I honestly, I'm wondering about which arms to use, because like Double Dragons, Ninjara over there had a Slapamander and something called a Burchuck, which is basically just the nunchucks, but they're cold. We'll try Master Mummy, I guess. He's got some interesting arms. You'll notice... Oh, hoops. Okay. This is a modified mode in this game where you don't actually fight one another. You try and use your arms to make hoops. Uh-oh. See, that was the wave I was talking about. No idea how to do that. Wish I did. And you'll notice, too, in this mode that he's not really focusing so much on grabbing me, even though it would be to his advantage to do so. See, because it's through grabs that you do the hoops, like that. But of course, if you can't grab, it doesn't really work. But then you also can use your super, like so, to do it. So if you charge it up, then it still works. I don't think I had any chance at that whatsoever because I was using Master Mummy, and he's big and lumbering. He's strong, but he's not quick, you know? So maybe it's just that I don't know. Like, I haven't played this game. Like, I will fully admit that I do not know the nuances of this game. And I'm trying desperately to figure them out so I can give you a good stream and not completely fail every time I play. But, you know, there's only so much I can learn so quickly. You know what I mean? Right. See, lucky break. That translates to, man, you suck. We're going to give you a break. So your super is going to be charged up right now. Oops. Oh dear, I knocked you off your board. This is the profession of one of the characters, Kid Cobra. You probably saw him before, green and purple fellow. Oh yeah, and the big stampy things. Gotta love that. Ah. I'd like to think that I'm getting progressively better, but only a little bit at a time. Ah. They're so much better at that whole super thing than I am. The interesting thing is that we kind of had similar builds there, a little bit, not incredibly similar, but a little bit. Bakey, it's got some, it says trademark there, I think. Yeah. So I'm not sure that skill shot. Okay, so this is a team effort here. We're going to try and smash those targets. Well, at least I have a pretty good teammate to go up against, or to go up with, rather. Interesting. He's choosing a heavier set of arms. Oh yeah, I should also mention you get points for damaging your opponent, but that's not what you're there for, strictly speaking. It does help. see, like, if I were if I could accurately target a throw against this person, then what would happen is I would get like 150 points or something like that. Booyah! I think my partner carried me through that so much his back is hurting. But we did it! Like I said, I like co-op things better. Not just because I can be, like, carried through them, but, like, I just like cooperation better, you know? I think it's generally a better thing to be doing than fighting against each other. You know what I mean? Like, in all those games, like League of Legends, all those team games like Smite or what have you, oh, my lucky gauge is still full because even though I won with that guy, it still doesn't count as me winning by myself. Well, that's delightful. Whoop. Ah, had my super charged up and everything. I guess when I'm frozen, I can't do my ninja vanish. Those nunchucks, honestly, are way too freaking overpowered. Right? Like, look at that. That's the one instance where you don't want to do a ninja vanish because it puts you in the way of the opponent's arms. Shit. Ugh. Excuse me. Needed a little water. Oh, good. Another co-op where we're actually going up against Hedlok. Thank you, Lord in heaven. I'd be willing to bet, you know how certain people main, you know, they have one character that they play and they're really freaking good with them? I bet people do the same thing in ARMS. I'd be willing to bet. Hoo-ah! Take that! Ninja power! Oh, what? Come here, you. That's alright. I am completely alright with that. Whoops. See, this Bakey person over here, they've got the timing down. They knew precisely when to do that so that it would sync up with my ultimate or whatever thing going off there. Come on, blow up. Yes! Blew your ass up! Get the hell off my teammate, you son of a bitch. I must say, so far, at least the audio has been lacking lag. Hopefully the video has been okay. I'm actually watching it on my stream manager, and it is a little laggy. It's not great, but, you know, it's not terrible either. That's the thing about ARMS, too. Like, it came out so long ago, it's sometimes hard to believe that there are actually people that still play it. Which is not to say that it's a bad game. It's a great game, but, you know, people tend to move on to the next game, you know? And then you go up against someone like Bakey and you just go, rage quit! I don't want to play this game ever again. God, this sucks, you know? Right, if one of your arms gets disabled. That's happened to me a couple of times during this stream. Not a lot, but a little bit. It's only every once in a while that I come across someone who knows less about how to play this game than I do. Whoops. I keep accidentally hitting both buttons. I'm trying to hit only one so that I can, you know, punch instead of, you know, grab. Well, this is a pretty interesting and rather even match. Oops. Grabbed ya! Not even necessarily my intention. I was trying to get out of the way so I could do that. They did it better. Whoops. I was playing the other day just to sort of remind myself of how to play and such. And there was this one guy who was playing this character, and they didn't really even do anything. They just kind of, you know, did their stretchy thing and went all around the stage. But we were in a threesome, and like I attacked, and this other guy countered me by waiting for me to attack and then attacking me. And the other guy really didn't even do anything. I'm like, are you trolling us? Like, what's going on here, fella? Like, you'll notice, I have only 3 people, including myself. Bakey and TV IQ 200, or 200 IQ. Yeah, lucky break, again, only because I'm doing frickin' terribly. I'm not doing very well. Not at all. But I'm trying. I'm a-trying to have fun. See, like they're both kind of squaring off with each other. We're trying to look for an opening, I guess. Uh-oh. See, that's the thing, too, in this mode. You can very easily gang up on one person if you want to. It can be kind of an interesting strategy, because then you can kind of use... You can sort of let the other two fight each other while you stay safe. Or you can take advantage of that situation where he was almost done with his super. Whoop. Hey, ho, hup. Like a frickin' circus act up in this bitch. Whoop. Jesus. Ah, crap. He got me. Whoa. See, like I said before, people tend to favor throws in this game because they do the most damage. But it's not the only way to get good at the game. I'm coming up on half an hour of my 1-hour stream here. I might just switch out, not just because I'm doing terribly, but also because we're kind of lacking people. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this lobby. Go into a Grand Prix. Yeah, I was kind of working on it with the character, the Blob. That was the character that you saw before. His name is Helix. Apparently, he's one of the ARMS experiments in this universe, and he gained sentience, and now he's a competitor. Yeah, with the hoops, thank you. Thunderbird, yep. Ice Dragon, I think that'll work. Ah, crap. He got me. So normally, this mode is a little more, or rather, a little less hefty on time. If I'm remembering correctly, in a normal PvP match, it's like 20 seconds. You can see over at the timer we have like 70. Oh, really? Bullshit. Come on. That was over my head and you know it. Oops. My plan actually worked, but I messed it up. Come here, you. No. Come here, you. And into the hoop you go. Oh, shit. I gotta hurry up here. Come on now! No! He got me! See, you can actually miss in this mode, but clearly he wasn't missing before. See, what I was trying to do, I had my right arm was something they call a Thunderbird, I believe. Thunderbird. And I was trying to use my Ice Dragon, you know, if I can nail him with the Ice Dragon. There we go, that's what I was trying to do. Mainly because when I do it that way, that's what I was saying, the tip earlier, that your arms get disabled and you can't use them. That's what I was trying to do to him so that I can... Bam! Three-pointer! You'll notice one thing... Ah, shit. Just as I was saying, I'm pretty adaptable with these games. Yes, I am. And then I get adapted right into the frickin' hoop. So, one thing, there are actually two types of bombs. One that is purely a fire bomb that does damage, and the other was the type of bomb we saw a moment ago, which is an electrical bomb. Boom, bam! Get there. Ah, I missed. Ah. And I missed with my... Really? I missed with my grab, and he fucking gets it. Bullshit. So that's what I was saying before, is that it's either a time thing or until 10 points, whichever comes first. That's why he won again. Frickin' Ninjara. Alright. Well, let's try the Slap-O-Mander. That's the thing about guarding that little blue barrier. I think I mentioned this before. I probably didn't finish my thought. Sorry. You see, when the blue barrier happens, it guards you, but much like many games, the guard can be broken by grabbing. What's Whoop! Ah, bullshit. I dashed. Come on now. Well, I still got you, so it works for me. Oh! Right in the hoop. Come here, you. And that's a win for me. Thank you very much. Third time's the charm and all that. About frickin' time. You know, I mean, I can be pretty adaptable when I want to be, but sometimes it's not that easy. On to the next round! I normally don't actually play Helix, but I've been working on trying to complete the campaign with every character, so now I'm working with Helix. He's kind of interesting in a way. Yeah, I'll take Slapamander and the bird. Sure. You'll also notice, see, I like the Slapamander because look at that slap. Ooh, slap, sit down. Whoa. Bam, boom. Need some quick movements. You need to be on your toes on this game. See, like that. Now Min Min's special up is charged. Oh. See, that's what I was saying before about some of the nuances of this game. I forget often, like, not just that I, you know, don't use it properly. I just forget to guard myself. It's often a really good mechanism for defense. Really? Guarding is good for defense? No way. But, come here, you little bitch. Come here. Okay, I see how it is. Yeah, but you got up in my face, and that's the worst place to be when I use my super duper. I don't even know what it's called. I'm sorry. I wish I remembered what it was called so I could be more accurate. I don't know, let's try double ice dragons. You may have noticed just now when Min Min attacked me that one of my dragons went down. If the fists kind of collide with each other, then they cancel each other out. But the heavier ones, because there are lighter ones and heavier ones, and the heavier ones kind of trump the lighter ones. Again, total surprise. See, the problem with dragons of any kind, ice or otherwise, is that they kind of hang out there as they do their zapping. And Min Min's Ranrans, I believe is what they're called, can just kind of maneuver their way like boomerangs outside of on the others on either side of my arms. Of course, if I should happen to hit her with my... Whoa! Oh, shit. Oh, wait, I'm still alive. Barely, but I'm still here. See, that's what I was saying about they just hang there zapping away while they're just like, oh, I'm just going to use my Ram. Slap around you. I'm going back to my Slapamander Thunderbird combo. Oh, slap. Like that weird cloud from the Trolls movie. Little Slappy, make Daddy happy. Ah! With the shooting and everything. Whoa! Ah. That's another thing about the super ability, the little triangle thing that gets charged up there. You don't want to just go ahead and use that out of nowhere. Like, you have to plan for it. A really good time to use it is when your opponent is just about to hit you. because it creates this little shockwave this shockwave of power, so to speak, that stops their arms dead in their tracks. So suddenly, you don't get hurt, and you have an opportunity, see, like that, to slap the shit out of them. Slap-a-mander! I do have a little bit of control, by the way, of where my arms go, you know, because you'll notice the Slap-a-mander going left or right or left. Whoop. See, I technically win that one just because I have more health. Booyah. Take that, you little bitch. Not too much of a bitch, I guess, though, because she did get into Smash. Anyway, moving on. So like I said, you want to time your special thing and have them come in and be like, oh, well, now your arms are lying there useless. Bam, 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 bam. Punch, 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 punch. It's like he's on crack. Oh my god. That's hilarious. I've never actually done it that fast and have him just spaz out like that. That's hilarious. Oh. As the one waiter said in the episode of 2.5 Men, apologies for the frivolity. But that was fucking hilarious. You see the big purple arm that Mr. Mummy over there, Master Mummy, whatever, has on his right arm? That's one of the ones I was mentioning before that has, sit down, that has some extra weight to it. And as a result, whoop, and as a result, it can kind of knock some of my arms down, and it does some additional damage. See, you don't always have to grab when you disable their arms. You can also just straight up do an attack and then a follow-up attack. Uh-oh. Get lost, sucker. Oh, but my bird went around your arms and you lose. Bye-bye. Do-do-do. Whoop. Sit down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, God. That was well-timed, I must say. Also, if you notice the Master Mummy over there with the little +10s every once in a while, that happens when he guards. That's his special ability. Each player, each character has their own abilities to contribute to this game. Helix has his gooiness. Master Mummy heals when he's guarding. And, well, I mean, I could go through the whole list. And some of them I don't know all of how they work. Like, there's this Aztec dude who has this, like, spirit guide little ghosty thing happening. And depending on how long you guard, you can sort of change the color. And the color dictates what the power is, I think, that he grants the character. So I think it can be like increased damage, or he gets knocked back less easily. Damn you. Whoop. Whoop. Ah. Okay. He's using his dash efficiently. And I am not. Or at least I wasn't until just now. Take this, you son of a bitch! Nope. I grab you. You lose. Get lost. Oh! What's it about? Reminds me of Will Smith in the Fish movie. You know the one I mean. Shark Tale. Where he is all pretending to be a kung fu master. What did I say? What did I say? Ribbon Girl. Okay, so here's an example. That's so much fun. It should not be that much fun, but it totally is. What's here? You'll, if anyone just noticed the little musical notes on her, she uses those musical notes. She can kind of bounce on them like like certain anime characters bouncing on thin air. Oh, she got blown up! I don't know how I was supposed to dodge that. Whoa! Oh, you're getting a little close there, lady! Back it up! Whoop! Ah. Damn it! Damn your poppers! Once again, a little close. Back up. Oh, okay. That was an excellent combo on my part. Whoop. Aw, she was down. That means she didn't get damaged from that. As she frickin' should have been. Whoop. Okay, that was... There's a little lesson, dear viewers, about how to play this game properly. Don't ever counter one of those super slap 'em up things with one of your own. It doesn't work well. Unless you get to the side of them, if you can dash around them and just go, hey, I'm going to activate mine now. You're shooting over there, I'm over here, and I'm just going to go babada 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 babada. Just out of curiosity, just for fun, let's do some double Thunderbirds and see how that works. See, she can get like 3 or 4 jumps out of those little music note biz that she does. Ah. Whoop. Ah, shit, she grabbed me. That's the thing about grabbing people. You generally want to keep one arm in, because you can disrupt the grab by... Oh, as I was grabbing her, that thing blew up. Uh-oh. Once again, hope I don't get dinged because of the music, but damn, this game has some bitchin' music. Absolutely bitchin'. Haha. I think that's Ribbon Girl's story. She's like a pop diva by day, arms fighter by night. Something like that, you know? Come here, you! But yeah, so that's her power. She can jump like 3 or 4 times using her little music notes and then dash out of the way. Oh look, I got another badge. And then use that to her advantage. Whoa. Seriously hope I don't get dinged for that or get claimed or anything. But damn, it's good music. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to... See? The commish. That's what he's called. Here we go. Grand finale time. Let's go. Slap-a-mander one hand. Whoop. T, did you see that? For those who didn't see it, he has this little shockwave, very similar to Springman. And when that shockwave goes off, much like when you use the super, it makes it so that your arms just kind of die in midair, right? Also, if he charges long enough, he kind of puffs up his chest and basically becomes a heavy character like Master Mummy, so that he's harder to knock down. And I think at this stage, he sort of, part of his ability is to have that happen all the time. So now he's a big fat character. Uh-oh. I'm kind of glad that I was down for that one. Uh-oh. Whoa. Nope. Oh, I missed. Damn, that was some good dodging, though, on his part. Absolutely. Gotta give it to him. Game recognizes game, as they say. Let's try 2 Slap-a-manders, because why not? Whoop. I don't know. Oh, look at that. I can slap from both sides at the same time. Hilarious. Whoop. Come here, you. Whoop. Sit down. I'm reminded of, there's a certain comedian. He's featured a lot on the radio. He does this bit that they often use it for a promo. That he's from a small group of Indians outside of Detroit called the Slap-a-Hose. Like, maybe, but I don't think you ever slapped one quite like this. Come here, you. Bye-bye. Gives a whole new meaning to the term bitch slap. Because I slapped that bitch. I think I'm going to get some ice in here. Whoa! Starting off early. Didn't do that before. That's one of the reasons. Kind of like how the Ram was... Whoa! Was getting around my arms earlier. I tend to like the Slap-a-mander for the exact same reason. Like, as they're punching me, the Slap-a-mander is just springing around, you know, doing its thing. Uh-oh! That was well done. Sit down, Max. Whoop. Okay, okay. Getting in some good hits. He is. Uh-oh. Yeah, he couldn't have avoided that if he wanted to. Whoa! Oh, I zapped him and he lost! Go down! I am the champion, motherfucker! Yes! Victory dance! That's his victory dance right there. On to the award ceremony! Oh, wait, hold on. I think if I'm playing at a high enough difficulty, some extra stuff happens, like Hedlok comes in, and now I have to beat Max Brass with Hedlok on him. This is going to be fun. Not so much. God, look at those eyes. You could not get more demented than that. Holy hell, son. Look at all those. That's a arm called a nade. And true to its word, if it hits you, and then it blows up. So this is going to be fun. The secret weapon. Oh, yes. Okay. I think I need to slap Amander. Yep. Disabled his arms. Ah, shit. It's interesting, really, because that disabling bit, it doesn't disable them for as long as you would really hope that they would. Whoop. Nope. Back up. Back up. By the way, for anyone curious, I showed you my controller before, but you can actually use the Joy-Cons and use motion controls on this game, if you'd like to. They did it for the ARMS World Champions, where the champion of the tournament that they played went up against the creator of ARMS itself. Whoop. No! Not the big splody thing! How did it not get hit by that explosion, though? Ah! Feck. Feck, I say. It has so many arms. Maybe if I switch the arms. I think he was just distracted there, because honestly, he had plenty of time to stop my arms from doing their thing. Ah, crap. Really got to get into this water bottle situation. Could have healed up there. Sit down. Nope. I think that's what they were talking about earlier when that tip said that the grenade arms, the nades, you can be hurt by your own explosions. But will he take himself out with his own nades? I guess not today, but I got him. See, this is actually kind of a high-intensity game. Like, you really need to know what the hell you're doing. I love slapping him down, though, with the Slap-O-Mander like that. That's great. Oh, and I got him in midair. Your durability means nothing when you're in midair, pal. Oh, he was waiting for me to grab. Smart. Oh, you were too distracted trying to get out of the way of that explosion to concern yourself with me slapping you down. Smack, smack. Bitch. Gotta watch out for this. Oh. Okay. I'm rarely able to actually successfully guard against that, but every once in a while I can. Whoa. I should disable his arms. Uh-oh. Didn't disable them as much as I would have hoped. Come on, baby. Come on now. Whoop! You got too close, bitch! You should really see Hedlok's grab. It's ridiculous. It's like frickin' Machamp, if you're familiar with Pokemon, or some other Pokemon using close combat. Like, he gets fucking in there. and he nails your ass several times. Whoa. I was hoping he would be in range for that. No! Oh God, come on! Come on! I'm so close! I'm so close! Oh God! Woo! Yeah! Slapped him down! Stay down, bitch! Stay down! Really hope my mic volume is okay. I don't want to be shouting that and blowing up people's speakers, but goddamn! That was difficult and I pulled it off. Woo! Ah, okay. We're gonna watch this awards ceremony. Oh wait, this may not be the end of it. A routine experiment at ARMS Laboratories. Oh wait, what's happening? Is Max gonna be okay? Not sure. I think it just leaves, actually. Yep, there it is. Bye-bye, Hedlok. And will it be back? Who knows, baby? How's Max doing? He is the commissioner for... He's not the commissioner for nothing. Yes! Sounded like Beautiful Joe just there. Look at him. That... I don't want to diss the commissioner, but that kind of looked like a shit-eating grin to me. Yeah. I don't know about you, but it kind of looked shit-eating to me. I'm just saying. That's not too bad. 4-2 in V-ball. 11-3 in hoops after 3 fucking tries. Alright. Well, this turned out pretty good. Again, hoping that the... I'll finish that thought in a second. The Man of Mystery, Helix. Experiment to ultimate success. Congratulations. He just looks perpetually surprised, like, oh, I won? I was just playing. I wasn't even fighting seriously. This is Helix's serious face, by the way. Apparently Spring Man and Spring Girl weren't able to attend the festivities. They're just doing their own thing. Let's see, can I... Oh, yeah, I'm skipping the credits, sorry. Absolute props to everyone who worked on this game, but, all rights reserved, like maybe the right to claim me. Let's see. All the tubes in the DNA lab were destroyed. Repairing those things is a huge drain on the lab's budget. I can imagine. Let's see. I fought in 150 rounds. You've got a regular arms enthusiast on our hands. And you know what? I think I actually got a couple of badges, but I had to do them again because we had this weird thing with our... we may or may not have more than one Switch console, and I'll tell you about that sometime, but not right now. So that concludes my 5th stream. Once again, I hope that the audio was okay for everybody. It was not bad for me, not too loud, not too soft. And thanks for everyone who joins in. Please check out my YouTube channel, and also I'm working on making up a Tumblr page, you know, just making up a whole lot of pages to try and get all my stuff out there. So thank you once again for joining, and as usual, I bid you good night and good gaming.